Hi, welcome back to my Lawn Bowls for Fun channel. My name's Alec. I've had an email from a bowler because he's noticed on other sessions I've done, I've mentioned I have a poor balance mechanism. So he asks me how I cope with that. Well, usually I've mentioned before that I don't take a step forward. I find that I keep my balance better if I use the fixed stance, so I don't take a step forward when I bowl. I can take a step forward and I don't lose my balance all the time, but occasionally I do, and the ball then can go anywhere. I mean, I could even lose my balance completely and fall on the green, which would be rather embarrassing. So I don't do it unless I have to. Well, what I have been doing though is I now use a stick to help me. There we are, here's my stick. I'm going to demonstrate in a minute how I use that. It's a shortened stick because you can't have a full length walking stick because it would cause your body to be in an awkward position when you let go of the bowl. You would be twisted. So you need a stick about roughly where your knee would be, and which I'll demonstrate in a minute. You also need a flat piece on the end there so it doesn't damage the green. In fact, quite a few people do use these sticks, different lengths, but I recommend one that's about knee length. And you can have them cut down. You can order them. I bought this one online, and I told them how long I wanted it, and they did all that for me. And this is a very lightweight titanium stick, so it's very robust, but it's very lightweight as well, which I quite like. So I'll now demonstrate how I bowl with a stick. Now, although I've demonstrated once, I just thought I'd show you the three different options that you can use. This is the first one. Why don't take a step forward? Now I will do. This is the athletic stance. And finally, using the stick again. So you saw me there demonstrate bowling three different methods. One where I used the fixed stance. I didn't take a step forward, so I don't really need a stick for that. I just put my hand on my knee to steady myself. The second one, I took a step forward without the stick. I don't know whether you noticed, but I just feel a little bit unsteady, and I didn't really bowl it that well, and I can do it okay, but sometimes when I do lose my balance, the ball will end up anywhere on the green, so I don't like to do that. And the last one, where I used the stick, you might have noticed I was a bit more stable, my balance was much better. So I find the stick really useful. When I'm bowling on a really fast green, I don't use a stick at all. I just use the fixed stance because I'm happy with that. But when I come outdoors and the green's really slow, if it's been raining, or I go to a green that's just particularly slow, then I really do need to use the stick, because I find if I don't use a stick and don't take a step forward, sometimes on a very slow green I can't get down the other end of the green effectively. So I then use a stick, and it works pretty well. So I hope that answers the questions for people that may want to use a stick or not. I would recommend you don't use a full length walking stick, because as I mentioned before, it means your body's a little bit twisted when you let go of the bowl. Although, you know, for some people that seems to work, so do whatever you find works for you. Personally, I find, and a lot of other people I know find, that a shorter stick, one about knee height, is ideal, because it means you're not twisting your body and you're getting down low as well. Of course, you need to get low down to send the bowl smoothly along the green anyway. So order or cut yourself down a shortened version, and don't forget this bit. You need that bit on the end, otherwise you'll not be popular with the green steward if you try and use a normal walking stick without this protection, so you don't make holes in the green. And they're readily available online. There's a few places you get. I forget where I got this one, to be honest, but if you go online you'll find that places do sell them. They have different sizes here, so depending on the width of the stick here, I think you get small, medium and large. You want it quite tight fitting. In fact, you can see mine splitting here a little bit now. Although it's still staying on fine, but eventually I might have to put a bit of tape around that if it comes off, but so far it's working all right. So I hope you find that useful, and see you again soon.